Mo gang? Welcome to my channel. If you are new here, if you are returning, what's up, gang gang? Okay, so let's go ahead and get the preliminaries out the way. I'm gonna try to make this video as quick as possible because I don't feel like this should be longer than an hour for me as far as filming wise goes. It shouldn't take longer than that. Excuse the craziness of the ponytails here. You will see why we have this looking like this in just a second. But I wanted to get those preliminary things out the way. But also, if you are not a part of the Mo Gang, do make sure you go down below, hit that subscribe button so that way you are part of the gang. And also hit that notification bell, select all, so that way you are notified anytime I post anything over here on my channel. Like I've mentioned before, sometimes I do post shorts. I may try to tap into that a little bit more this year. I'm not 100% sure because I'm not big on doing shorts like that. I'm not very creative when it comes to that, I feel like. But we shall see. I may look to do more of those this year, as well as creating more for my Instagram page, which I will plug that as well. You will see on the side here a screenshot of my page, which is at Mahogany Girl as well, over there on IG. So make sure you do go follow me there so that way you can see content that I post over there that I usually do not post over here. So now that we have all that out of the way, today's video is going to be a braid maintenance video. Don't know if y'all remember or not, but the last video I posted up, which was the last video for my 7 days of Vlogmas that only ended up being, I think, 4 or 5 days, something like that. Man, yeah. So I had mentioned that, I did my braids, which was that video there. I almost didn't post it, if I'm being honest, just because I really did want to complete my, 7 days of Vlogmas, but it's okay. At least one of those videos I was going to do, I will now just do as content to post while I have my braids in. So I will have these in until closer to my silk press and trim appointment that I have. I think it's the last Friday or Saturday in this month, which is January. And oh my God, where are my manners? Happy New Year. Okay. Happy new calendar year. If you know, you know why I'm saying that, because this is only the calendar new year. If you know, and jump into this braid maintenance video. So I'm gonna go in first. I think I have maybe one other video like this up on my channel. If I do, I will link that above. I can't remember if I do or not. If I do, it's probably a couple years old, if I'm being honest. But I will link that above or down below, one of the two. But I was watching my hairstylist do her braid maintenance video. She doesn't have her braids in anymore. But she was using this Amika Reset Pink Charcoal Scalp Cleansing Oil, which looks like this here. So I figured I would get this instead and give it a try out. This is 6.7 fluid ounces, and I believe it was like $30. So it's not cheap, but it seems to be a pretty good product. And I actually, ironically, was looking to want to get something like this to be able to use for my kind of reset and refresh. So I am about probably, I want to say I'm about a little right at 2 weeks in with these braids. I finished these braids on the Monday, the 23rd of December. So I finished it a day before Christmas Eve. I finished these braids. So we are now the week after the new year, and this is Sunday the 5th. Yeah, Sunday the 5th. So it's been about 2 weeks. Tomorrow will make exactly 2 weeks that I've had these in, and this is my first time doing any scalp maintenance. because just because you have your hair in braids does not mean just let your scalp get dirty and nasty and disgusting. Don't do it. Don't do it, because now it's not really doing anything protective for your hair, and you're damaging your scalp, which needs to maintain its health. So you can see here, I'm gonna come up just a little bit. We got flakes. Okay, she is officially, she got some flakes all up and through here, because if I'm gonna have some flakes anywhere, it's gonna be in this front part. So I do got flakage going on here, but we about to remedy that. So I'm about to just go in, since I kind of have these section off. I have this one back here section off like that. All right, so I'm gonna move y'all up some as well, and I'm gonna go ahead and start on, really, well, this technically goes back here, but it's okay. So I'm just gonna start on this. Well, I'll put this up here. There we go. I want to literally start on the very first row, and I'm just gonna go in and twist off the little cap here, and literally go ahead and go right here on my scalp and work it in. It is gonna foam up some because this is a scalp cleanser, and I'm just really working it on the scalp and also working it well through the braid area here at the very top. And that's the only place I'm going to put this, and then of course right across the front. And then move on to the next one. Okay, so I'm just going to repeat this. I'm going to go ahead and speed up just a little bit, because there's no point in y'all seeing me go through row by row doing this. I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. Okay, the star of the show is the product, really, to break up this build up on the scalp. And then, of course, you want to really only focus on using the pads of your fingers. So, because you just want to gently break up anything that may be under. And I am basically moving the braid like this with under my fingers, so I can kind of scrub with the top of the braid underneath it, because of course, you're always going to get some buildup up under the braid. So I'm going to keep working. All right, you guys. So it has been an extremely long break. I apologize, but we back. Of course, y'all won't know that it's been a crazy long break. But now my hair is pretty much dry. I just went in with just the Amika Reset Pink Charcoal Scalp Cleansing Oil. I just went in with this on my scalp all over and just kind of scrubbed and worked through and got my scalp pretty clean. I didn't feel a need to go in and do that twice. I just really didn't want to. No other reason than that. But what I'm gonna do now is go in with this Creole Essence Save Our Scalp SOS Hair Serum. I'm gonna have to give me some more of this. I low-key, high-key don't like the fact that Casey Aaliyah mentioned that she uses this on her locks, and well, she uses this on her scalp like as a part of her lock maintenance or whatever, and just like her scalp health. It's some good stuff, but it is pricey. I think I got this actually on sale during the Ulta sale. And it's supposed to help with growth as well. But I mainly use it for just for scalp care, really. For my protective styles, because I don't generally use any oil on my scalp anymore, because it's just not beneficial and it makes my dandruff way worse than it even has to be. So I don't utilize oil on my scalp anymore for that very reason. And this stuff smells really good too. Oh my goodness, it smells so good. And yeah, I just really like to go in first and focus it on the front and just massage it down. Massage it down into my scalp. And then I'm going to move on to the next step. All right, so now I have that all applied, which didn't take long at all. I'm about here on this serum. I'm gonna have to re-up. Like, I'm just gonna have to make the sacrifice and replenish it because I really like it. I really do. So I'm gonna just resection off the front from the back here. And then I'm gonna go in and just I'm just gonna section off just this little crown area here. And that's mainly because I don't feel the need to do all the extra items, like the extra stuff. Like, I'm gonna go in with the Mousse d'Oeuf on the top here. And I think I'm gonna go in ever so slightly with some of the Shine Jam as well. And just on like my part area here, I think I'm gonna just go through and do that. And then some of the perimeter ones, I think, are what I'm gonna do. We're gonna see. I don't know. But I don't really want to use any other gel really. So that's what I'm thinking. I don't know though. But first things first, I'm gonna just go ahead and go in with the Mizani 25 Miracle Milk as like my leave-in, and I'm gonna just spray up more towards the top portion of the braids. Work it in. And you can also use like a any type of spray leave-in that is actually a good spray leave-in. Or I've also done like a curve refresher. I've also done that as well. So anything that just is going to be a little added moisture is pretty much what you want to use for this. And then now I was going to go in with a little bit of the pattern leave-in, but honestly, I don't feel like I need to. I'll do just a little bit. I'm not gonna do a lot. I'm gonna do about that much for this entire area here, and just work it like right at the top, and just kind of squeeze it. Oh, I don't need that yet. Okay, and just kind of focus it right at the top. That's all. So yeah, and then I'll just run my hand down it just to kind of get the excess off. Not really to moisturize the synthetic hair because that's not what we're here for. All right, so then now I am gonna go in. I'm gonna go in with about this much of the Shining Jam, and like I said, I'm just gonna like kind of line this area here. Trying to be very careful to not not really trying to like, what do you call it? I'm not trying to twist them around, like roll it around. I just want to kind of place some of the gel right at like the part area. And then just kind of smooth a little bit. And I'm gonna continue doing this. And then I'm just gonna put the mousse like on top of the area and then move on to the other side. Here, I'm just gonna go in with, oh, that's not coming out good. This is about 3 pumps worth of foam, and I'm just go in just like this, and I want to make sure to work it into there, and then I'm just gonna just secure this like this for right now. I'm gonna go ahead and work on the other side, and come back when I'm finished because I do need to let my phone charge just a little bit because it's on like 20 something percent. And yeah, so I'm gonna repeat the same thing to this area here. This area that I put in this, I'm gonna do the same things that I'm doing to the front. And then this area back here, I'm just gonna put the spray on and a couple pumps of this, and then that's it. I'm not putting any like of the edge gel or anything like that. And then the edge gel, I'm only gonna put on probably like the very top part here with the mousse. So yeah, but I'm gonna go ahead, finish this up, and then I will be back once I am completely done. And I'm gonna finish it off by putting on a scarf. So I'll be right back. All right, you guys. So I am done. I am done. If I had to say pretty much how long this should take, just doing it straight through, it shouldn't take longer than like honestly an hour to do just the go through and put the scalp cleanser on, get that rinsed out. It rinses out incredibly easy. So it doesn't take a lot. I just literally I did it in the sections that it was in. So I held this up and I have the handle attachment on my shower head, and I just went through and just blasted through here and just rinsed it out. And it took not even 2 minutes per section, if that. So super duper quick. Got out. I applied the 25 Miracle Milk on camera with you guys. I didn't do anything other than just put it up in a towel, a regular cotton towel, to let it try to absorb as much of the water as possible. The back, I kind of just gave up on trying to hold that because that was just too many braids to try to hold up. So I just kind of rinsed that. But other than that, that was a smooth process. I did some meal prepping and stuff like that. So it took me a while before I returned back up here. I probably took me about 3 hours before I actually came back up here to resume this part. And then, like I said, I just went in with that 25 Miracle Milk. I went in with a little bit of the Pattern Palo Santo leave in conditioner, just a little bit. Then followed up with using the Shine and Jam Magic Fingers just across the top here. Um, mostly the top area. I smoothed that a little bit and just went through each section and kind of worked it through. And it looks good, y'all. Like, it really does. It looks nice and refreshed. It doesn't look like fresh day one hair, of course, does not look like fresh day one hair, but it looks clean. It looks put together. Flyaways are mostly tamed, things like that. So, and that's kind of what you want to go for. And again, my hair is about 2 weeks old. So it's not looking too bad. Even in here, it's not like a crazy amount of frizz and things like that. So that's a great thing. I did not recurl. So pretty much whatever is here is still what is, whatever curls are here are the curls that's been here since I finished it up on the 23rd. Now, I do want to go through and do some maintenance because I'm getting some like knotting like this. This is just straight braiding hair that I left the ends out on and left a few, like just literally one piece per certain ones across the front of my head out in the ombre copper color. So these are still the original curls. So I haven't done that just yet. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of that Shine and Jam Magic Fingers mousse. I think I'm gonna put a little bit of that on just across the top here and then tie it down. And I'm about to head to sleep because I am tired, y'all. And even though my morning is not going to be as early as it normally is, I still have to be to work by 10 o'clock versus 9. So, regardless, we got to move. But if you guys have any questions about my braid maintenance and how I do that, please leave those down below. And I will see you guys in my next video. Peace out, my gang.